What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports, back again with another one. Deontay Wilder has finally spoken. He came out on his Instagram and laid in to Tyson Fury, called him a thief, a cheat. He said he loaded his gloves up. And he told him to be a man of his word and honor the trilogy, as he brought him back into boxing when he was down and out, fighting depression, obese, a dope fiend. He told him to pull himself up by the bootstraps and come back to the sport of boxing, and I will give you opportunity. And that's exactly what Deontay Wilder did. He said, I've been a man of my word, not only the first fight, but the second fight when it was a draw. I could have walked away and fought Anthony Joshua for a boatload of money, made more money than I would have made fighting you in the rematch. But now, I wanted to be a man of my word and give you the opportunity in the rematch. And now here it is, we're looking at a third fight, as we agreed to fight a third fight prior to the second fight. And here it is, you want to run away and hide and say that the contract is expired. He said, honor the contract, be a man of your word. Now this leads me to believe that there is an expiration date on that contract, because he's basically telling Tyson Fury, be a man of your word, be a man. I didn't have to give you the first or the second fight. Give me my third fight, because all I've done for you, brought you when you were down and out back into the sport of boxing, gave you a rematch when I didn't have to. I could have moved on with Anthony Joshua and fought for undisputed in the heavyweight division. Now, I don't care nothing about no expiration date. Honor the contract. Be a man of your word. When I laid my hand out to you and brought you back from the obese and from the abyss and brought you back, and now you're sitting here at the head of the table in the heavyweight division, and I'm asking for my third chance at redemption to finally beat you and recapture my WBC title, and you want to run away and hide. You want to ride off in the sunset. He said, no, man, that's not how it's done. I don't give a damn about no expiration date on the contract. If it is, if it ain't in the contract. This is about being a man of your word. He accuses him in the first fight of having his glove pulled down by former world champion and former trainer, but he was his trainer at his time, Ricky Hatton, was pulling his gloves down, that being Tyson Fury. He said the second fight, that the illegal gloves caused flesh getting removed from the side of his ear as it bled. He said there's a small dent on the side of his face caused by those loaded gloves. He said the guy is cheating. Now, we have been hearing for months upon months about these cheating accusations, brought against Tyson Fury. We've seen pictures. We've seen video of the glove bending in an awkward fashion, not looking natural as the gloves bend. The glove being smushed, using that to blind your opponent, and you come over the top with the right hand that's loaded. Tyson Fury is a cheat. It's obvious that he is a cheat. People want to turn their nose up and say, oh, no, it's just some Wilder fanboys crying. They're making all kind of excuses because their hero got beaten, stopped. That's not the case. Just look at the pictures. Ain't nobody making this up. It's not some kind of trick pictures. It's not some kind of pictures that are being doctored. Now you see Deontay Wilder has come out and put his stamp on the situation and basically called Tyson Fury a cheater. Verified what we've been saying all this time about the Gypsy King being a cheater. And he's been a cheater for a while now. This ain't just the first time he started cheating in the first Wilder fight and carried on to the second Wilder fight. Other fighters have come out and said he cheated. USS Cunningham laid credence to the cheating of Tyson Fury. You look at other fights and watch those fights closely, you can see it's a lot of illegal adjusting going on in the corner of Tyson Fury as he's getting his gloves pulled down and fighting other opponents besides Deontay Wilder. The guy is a cheat, everybody. So I know you AJ fanboys and Tyson Fury fanboys want to say he just crying and making up excuses, and we're looking forward to the biggest UK fight in boxing history in Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. And we are looking forward to that fight. And Wilder just can sit on the side of the road and look to hitchhike and get in another car, because this bus that's carrying Fury and Joshua is on the road and on the path to taking place in 2021. We'll see what happens and we'll see what transpires, but Deontay Wilder says, I'm not going to be quiet no more. I'm going to come out and put my words behind a lot of these people have done a lot of good investigation into the situation involving Tyson Fury's gloves and illegal tactics. And Deontay Wilder has basically thrown down the gauntlet and said, give me my third fight. And that's the least you can do, considering I brought you back from a place of darkness and got you back in that square circle for the first fight, and then gave you a rematch after the first fight ended in controversial draw. When a lot of people said that you won that fight, I was willing to give you a rematch and bypass a more lucrative opportunity versus Anthony Joshua. Now give me my opportunity like I gave you your opportunity to get my belt back. Be a man of your word. Damn, a rematch clause. Damn the excuses by Tyson Fury's fanboys and the Anthony Joshua fanboys. And give me my chance at redemption. He quoted a lot of Bible verses in this video on Instagram. And all those Bible verses that Deontay Wilder quoted were fittingly accurate. And it laid credence to what he was saying and what he was speaking. And I salute the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, for finally coming out and speaking his piece. Now the ball's in your court, Tyson Fury. Are you going to be a man of your word and give Deontay Wilder his third fight? Or will you crawl away and slither away like a snake in the grass and go ahead and fight December 5th against Carlos Takam in a fight that nobody asked for and nobody really care about? It's up to you, Tyson Fury. The ball's in your court. You can get on that phone and call Bob Arum and say, no, it's been a change of plans. I'm not going to fight Carlos Takam on December 5th. I'll fight Deontay Wilder next, whether it be in January or February of 2021. He's going to be my next opponent. I need to clean that slate with him. I need to close that chapter with Deontay Wilder and give him his third fight and find out who truly is the best fighter between me and him. That's what Tyson Fury needs to do. Because right now, it's a big question mark. Saying that Tyson Fury is a better fighter than Deontay Wilder. It's a question mark, everybody. I know you people saying, oh, JBsports, you just a Deontay Wilder fanboy. The first fight was a draw. Okay? And then I made a strong argument after that first fight that Deontay Wilder should have got the knockout victory in the 12th round. When he knocked out Tyson Fury in the 12th round, Tyson Fury was out. Eyes rolling in the back of his head. Chalk outline on the canvas. He was out of there. The referee could have easily, because there wasn't no movement for Tyson Fury for at least 5-6 seconds. Referee Jack Reese could have easily waved that fight off, but he didn't. He let him get back up to his feet, and that fight ended in a draw. The second fight, as we know, there's a lot of illegal tactics going on the part of Tyson Fury. A lot of shenanigans going on the part of Tyson Fury. And you can look at the damage that's been done to Deontay Wilder's face as proof of what Tyson Fury was doing. Stuff like that is not natural. That doesn't happen from a regular glove that's not been tampered with. You're not going to have a dent in the side of your forehead from a regular 10-ounce glove. You're not going to have flesh being removed from your ear by a regular 10-ounce glove. It's got to be a loaded glove, or Mike Tyson biting you with his teeth on the side of your ear like he did Evander Holyfield. That's the only way flesh is going to get removed from the side of your ear, not by a regular 10-ounce gloves, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know what you think in the comment section about Deontay Wilder, the statements he's made on Tyson Fury and his illegal tactics and illegal activities. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button if you like the content of this video. And subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. I holla.